Wednesdays, man. I really wish I wasn't sick anymore. I'm over it. I'm so tired. Walking the dog. Anytime I hear a scuffle like that, I assume that she's running after something. She likes to chase squirrels. Not that there's a lot of squirrels in LA, but there are squirrels. So, yeah. Hey, I'm starting to feel better, and so that's exciting. I'm glad that I'm starting to feel better. I don't really want to feel like shit anymore. The whole concept of being sick sucks. So, hopefully it won't be a worry anytime in the future. Still at home, getting ready to head to work. There's a few things in life that I absolutely hate, and one of the biggest ones is being woken up early before my alarm goes off. My alarm goes off at 7:30 in the morning, and if you wake me up before 7:30 a.m., I hate you with the passion of the Christ. But this morning, I got woken up right exactly at 7, and I was really upset. I answered the door and I had a little bit of an attitude, and then the guy handed me a box. He was a delivery man for DHL. And then I opened the box, and then I was very excited because I got these. Somebody sent me new shoes, and I'm excited. Look at that. They're purple and cyan and pink, which, as you can see from my logos there, those are my colors. So somebody knew, and I don't know if these are like one of the custom made ones. I also don't know who the hell has my address, but somebody sent them to me. If it was you, leave a comment down below and I'll send you a thank you note or something. But I gotta finish getting ready and head to the office, so I'll see you guys in a couple minutes. I just left the house and I'm on my way to work, but you know, these daily vlogs are kind of interesting, and they're starting to become an interesting thing for me because it's like talking to a therapist. Like, I get to get things off my chest and have a conversation, I feel, with you as the viewers, but really I'm just talking to a camera. The camera doesn't talk back. But I do read your comments in the description when there are some. There's usually not a lot of comments. I do read them and then figure out how it pertains to me, or, you know, I hear the feedback. So I wanted to talk to you guys about something that was a little bit different today, a little more real, and that's basically that everyone has a, how should I say this? Every single person on the planet has like their thing, like their thing that makes them a little bit different. It's like a weird habit or a weird trait or a weird thing that they do. And depending on the severity of the weirdness and how open you are with it, you might get made fun of it for it when you're in high school or elementary school or whatever, or, you know, even as an adult. And I actually experienced this last week, where I have a very strange thing, and I shared it with some people, and they all were like, well, that's weird, and started laughing. And I don't think it's weird. It is a little bit of a waste of money, but I don't think it's weird. And since we started this morning talking about shoes, I was going to talk to you and tell you about my weird tick. So everyone's got like that thing that makes them a little bit different, a little bit strange, and it depends on how public that is and how open you are with it and how strange it is and at what period of your life you share it. You might get made fun of in like elementary school or high school or maybe even college a little bit, and you might get a couple of jabs as an adult if you're you know, the people around you are mature adults. You know, it might be that you're into dragons really hardcore, not hardcore in like you want to have sex with dragons, but like you're just really into them. That's really awkward. Let's not go down that path. So essentially, I have a little bit of a thing with feet. I don't like feet. And it's not that like I don't want to touch feet or like feet gross me out. That's not the issue. I don't like socks that have been worn before. I know that sounds weird. So essentially, I very rarely rewear socks. Almost never. I almost never rewear socks. What I do is I wear them, and then I wash them, and then I donate them to Goodwill, and I get a new pair of socks. I like the feeling of just clean, new, fluffy bugs on my feet. And I don't like the idea of gross, worn, have been sweat in, bacteria in socks. And it's weird, and it's probably even like a fucking phobia of some sort. It's not a phobia. It's not like I can't rewear socks. I just prefer not to. And I said this to some people, one of whom is like my boss. So he's supposed to be a grown ass man. He's like 45, 50 years old. And they all fucking laughed at me. They're all like, that's what? That's weird. And so that was pretty much the extent of it. Like, they didn't make fun of me for it. It didn't continue on. And I don't even remember how the conversation came up. It just kind of came up. But yeah, now you know, and they all know that I would prefer not to rewear socks. I kind of just want to wear them the one time and then give them away to people who need them, who will rewear them. And it's not that expensive. I buy my socks on Amazon Prime for $6 for 24 pairs of socks. Okay, $6 for 24 pairs. Next day delivery is free. I always know when I need to order a pair because I put them on that morning. I'm like, that's my last pair of socks. I order a new pair, it comes, I'm good to go. So it's like $6 every month get dedicated to socks. Not that big of a deal. And I always have clean socks. I never have to like scrounge and battle and search for them in the dryer. You know, like I never have to worry about like I never have to worry about my socks going missing. Like they're always there. And so that's just kind of my thing. So I'd like to know what your thing is. You know, I'm trying to be really open with you guys and honest. So I'd love to hear what your thing that makes you different is, that makes you unique is. And it doesn't have to be something strange like this, just what it is that sets you apart and makes you a unique person. It may just be that you're an exceptional artist, you're fucking badass at Call of Duty, you're really good at math. It could be positive things. It doesn't have to be something that is deemed a little weird, but I'd love to hear from you and hear what these things are that make you stand apart from everyone else. But I'm gonna finish out this vlog after I get to the office. Well, this is the car section of the vlog. This is me driving to work. So basically how I do these vlogs every day is I want you to see my day from start to finish. So in the morning when I first get up, I start recording before I leave my house, or like right as I leave my house. And then I record in my car here. You'll notice that I'm not getting a smoothie today because that place, one, it's really expensive. It's like 15 bucks per smoothie. And two, it really doesn't taste good. So I have $1,000 like Blendtec blender. And so I'm just gonna go buy the shit that I need to make my own smoothies and then start making my own smoothies, because that just seems like it's gonna be smarter. So I'll see you guys after I get to the office. I've had issues with Postmates in the past, and I decided to give them a second chance, and I ordered lunch from them. And there's a Tender Greens. I ordered from Tender Greens, and that's like 10 minutes down the road. So an hour goes by, and I get a text message from the guy. He's like, hey, I'm just now getting in Tender Greens. I'm like, it's been an hour, and you're just now getting there to put in my order. And then I guess he picked it up, and he sends me an update saying that he'll be here in 68 minutes from the Tender Greens in Hollywood, which is way far away. And I'm just like, are you shitting me? So then I send an email to Postmates because they don't have a phone number, and I DM them on Twitter. I'm like, what the fuck? What's the deal with this? So they got an attitude with me on the phone. They just called there, like, are you guys real? Like, they just got an attitude on the phone, like, well, the driver's already on the way. I'm like, okay, that's fine, but he's been on the way for an hour and a half, and I don't want this food anymore. It's gonna be like crap now because it's a salad that comes dressed. It comes from this place, Tender Greens. So I have no, like, I don't want wilted lettuce delivered to me for whatever they were charging. I think it's like $20. So I didn't want that. And then the lady's just like, oh, well, you know, the driver's already on the way, and I don't care what the app says. I'm just like, are you kidding? Your customer service. It's not your job to argue with me. Don't argue with me. Just cancel my order, please. I'm not going to use your service again. So me and Postmates, again, are just done. We're done. We're done. We've been done in the past, and then I kind of came back around and gave them another shot, but now we're just really done. And again, I hope I'm looking in the right place. I'm looking at the little black hole here as opposed to what I think that's the camera. So hopefully I get my camera back here in the next day or two, and then everything will be okay in the land of Oz. But so it's about 2 p.m. now, and the day's not going great, so hopefully it gets better. All right, pals, just finished up the stream for the night, and you know, that's pretty much it. You've seen my entire day. I got sent home early, taken a bunch of medicine. I got some groceries delivered. You didn't actually see that part. I streamed for a while. We had some cool talks, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. I'm still filming this on my iPhone, so hopefully I'll have my camera back in 1 or 2 days. That's the goal, and if I don't, I'm just gonna have to buy another one for a little bit. But leave a like, favorite, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys fucking later. Peace.